Hello everyone. This can be chalked up as the first time I have ever actually been late on a stream. In my defense, okay, no, I got it just got stuck scrolling. Anyhow, today I want to kind of catch up on a backlog of demos that I've built up. Sadly, one of them that I was actually excited to try was only for Steam Next Fest and was not prolonged, which kind of sucks. I really don't get that approach. Hey, what? But hey, there's more than a few that I've got ready, and even more games that I can play if we finish early. I kind of like some might be. Some of you might be going, where the fuck is Vintage Story? Because I have gotten working, but here's the thing. I think I mentioned it before that I really am like slowing down on streaming activities, just because like otherwise I'm just not going to have time for like you know, my actual shit. Wait, can I? Oh, I can like drive the car. Driving in my car right after here. Wait, that means I can also crash. Well, technically I already have. But yeah. Okay. You know, to fix tractor. Ha! You know, I actually remember one time I saw someone asking like, what the fuck is with the way that the Russians speak, you know, where they talk without contraction, duh. You know, like they don't use the or a or whatever. Someone just joked like, yeah, we're smart enough to know what specifically is being mentioned. We just mentioned my name, so we don't need that. And I thought that was a bit of a funny moment. However, it is interesting when you see, you know, people who have a different. What is that? A shotgun round. That's nice. Is that blood or is it like where? Or it could be moss, I guess. Oh, it's spilling. Vasil, please leave the car here and follow the power lines to find me. Damn, I can't get it. What do you mean you can't get it? Are you really that weak, my brother? And then if you get a shotgun, then it's going to do me even less favors. But anyhow, what was I saying? Right, it is interesting to see how, like, just, you know, languages differ when, like, you just, you know, are not born of the same, like, family. I think my favorite, like, realization was how, like, in Hungarian, a lot of the people, or a lot of the Hungarians who, like, start speaking Romanian will often, like, basically misgender words. Because we do use, like, gender nouns in Romanian, but it's not even just that. Like, I have had like when speaking with Hungarians in Romanian, it is a matter of like, you know, I speak Romanian because it's the only language that I can speak, whereas they speak Romanian because it's the only language that I can speak. So it's not like I have a problem with that. What is that buzzing? It's either the generator or something upstairs. Let's go upstairs. Can I jump off? I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Oh, something's underground. Oh, a radio. Huh. What's wrong with that radio? The tire is so far, maybe I can locate it by it. It seems like the fuse burned out. Huh. Oh, wait! There are certain item equipped in your hands to proceed. I think I fixed it. Check if I can turn on the light. Okay, can you open the door? There we go. Anyhow, it's just, again, it is interesting to notice how they, like, they will often, you know, refer to an item as she, and all that, and it might not be too meaningful to say, just interesting, but that is what I think of it. It's interesting, you know. Okay, so there should be light. I do have to say I'm not too big a fan of, like, how small the items are. Also, it's weird that it's trying to, like... Anyhow, I don't think I have... Oh, wait, there's a... That looks like a very Russian man. A very skinny Russian man. This looks... Oh, people were taking drugs here. Anyhow, oh wait, there's the... There we go. What if I if I turn on all lights? Am I gonna get something? Probably not. That being said, you know, today I want to talk actually about something that's come from an interaction I've had with a fitness content creator, namely Mulligan's Fitness, which I'll say that on average I'd still recommend his content, because there is a lot of tendency to, like, overthink things, and on the whole I find that his content is very good for, you know, like, actually just cutting through the bullshit and just getting stuff done. I also think that he does try to be very compassionate, like, even though he has a video where he, like, opens it by calling you a, like, fucking, what was the term? A lazy fat fuck or something to that effect, and then he proceeds to go like, okay, now you've heard that being said about you. There's literally nothing worse that can happen. Now go to the gym, because no one's gonna say any worse shit to you. And it is true, like, even in my own experience right at the gym, which, because I am, like, way overweight, well, people, you know, I think there is a certain level of, like, admiration or, like, respect for my strength, because I have noticed that a lot of people tend to be apprehensive of me before, like, actually open up and, like, you know, just talk to them. And it is kind of funny, but also a bit sad. However, in general, I've had a lot of people being, like, really trying to, you know, amp me up and stuff, and I appreciate it. Even though it's, you know, not really necessary, I think. But I appreciate it, and it's just nice, you know, and it's why hitting the gym is good. However, he did make a video which I found objectionable, and he pissed me off with mainly his reaction to me criticizing him, and this is where we get into it. So this video, he was reacting, so basically I'm reacting to him reacting to a guy reacting to a video. The, like, root video was this more tubby looking dude who is, I feel like I am not going the right way. I feel like I'm doing something wrong, but I'm just gonna keep going. Oh, I think I'm supposed to... Hold on, how do I interact with it? Tab. Okay, let's see, 215, I see. Use control to lower the sensitivity. 0.5, okay, let's see. So we're going this way. So, in the video it was a more tubby guy who seemed to be someone who's running, doing a stretch, and going like, reminder that you don't need to be ripped to be an athlete, which is true. However, the guy reacting to him, who is someone who self-identified as a coach, argued that, no, you're not an athlete. And he was being kind of rude about it. I don't think he was actually that rude. But, I agree with that, actually. I have to be honest. Being an athlete means, well, the formal definition is competing within a sport. Like, for example, I can call myself an athlete, or at least I can more call myself an athlete, because I have actually trained to go to competition. Now that a competition got cancelled, I haven't found another one, is something else. But I do, like, train and prepare with the idea that I want to, you know, actually enter competitions. Whereas that guy, well, he is definitely not competing because he runs like once a week, which is still admirable. Like, here's the thing, you know, here's what's important. Never would I ever want... Oh, wait. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, the other way. Would I ever want to like indicate that you know, even just 1 day a week of practice, at least as long as you know you do leave, you are aiming to reach a you know, adequate level of training. But never would I ever insist that anyone like actually training is wrong for it, you know, or that it's not, you know, already an impressive thing. Like, it's good. Anyone who trains deserves like the respect for that, no matter how much or little, because especially like if you're starting out, because it is going out of your way. Okay, so what precisely am I here for? Oh, grabbing my gun. I got jump scared by shooting. How the fuck do you shoot? Why would you load it so it shoots with the right mouse button? I do not appreciate this gun. I thought the screen was going darker. Oh well. But, yeah. Wait, hold on. So if I take out the, where is it? There we go. I think I can set it... Where is it? There we go. Oh wait, it is going darker. 206. No. Wait, what? 0.2. There we go. I feel like I've been missing bullets up until this point, and that ain't good. Anyhow, so I was saying, what is 228.5? That has skull and crossbones. That's never a good sign. Also, it's never a good sign that it's getting darker in a foggy place. I don't think I can either move too quickly. By the way, I really like the models themselves aren't it, to be honest. I like going here and away home just to watch the trains. It was hard for me. Isn't this my grandfather's village? Okay, sure. No, these tools can't help me. What? No matter where I went and in what places I woke up, I could never let go of the past. Here, look, I'm not sure if I have nothing to really remember about my childhood, youth, or just anything from my past. Everything is just so bleak, and I'm afraid it's only my fault. It's like my whole life is shrouded in mist. So the mist is metaphorical. And I'm not too sure I like the fact that the game like revealed its turn this early. But then again, you know, let's familiarize ourselves with its hello thing? You look burnt. Man, I wish I could read Russian. Right, that I wish I could read. But yeah, like I'm saying, never should anyone ever feel, or do I ever mean, to demean someone for actually going to put themselves like out there and practicing and talking about it. However, being an athlete is something that is achieved with a... What's going on? Why did I get turned around? Being an athlete is something that is achieved by people who like dedicate a lot of effort, a lot of like sweat, blood, and tears. And to just frivolously name yourself as such, when, let's be real, you're just like casually going on a jog once a week. Which, again, it's not that it's nothing, because it isn't. But at the same time, it isn't something that you can call, you know, like blood, sweat, and tears. No matter how much you actually like struggle during it, you're not pushing yourself that hard if you're working out. If you're working out in any fashion, only once a week. So on both a like personal colloquial level as well as on the, you know, formal definition of the word. Wait, do I need to? Oh, ain't that a thing? I'm not too keen because I know there's gonna be a monster in here. Hold on, can I improve the game volume? Yeah, let's do that. Why is it so dark? I cannot see, game. This lamp might be useful. Okay, let's close the door. Let's turn on the light. And now I feel confident because I can have the gun out. Ooh, ammo. Let's go. Wait, did he just throw out one of the fucking bullets? Why? Ah, yes, the wall carpet. Truly a tradition. I don't like this. Forgive me, you won't die. We can't hurt you. I hate this. I hate this so much. I really can't stand it when games... Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do here? Because I can't see shit. Well, I'm probably just gonna turn back to normal after this. What? What? What the hell is going on? Okay, let's give it another go through. Okay, so that's one of the ways that the game ends. But yeah, so that was like my fundamental problem with the guy like self-identifying as a, you know, athlete. That's why I don't think, you know, it's fair when he refers to himself as an athlete. because, well, he just is not. He's not actually putting in the effort where they're being an athlete, even if he is putting in effort. And the fact that, like, Mulligan's was supporting him in the way that, like, you know, oh yeah, no, he actually is totally an athlete. Why are you being, whatchamacallit, condescending, I guess? I don't know, but because he then goes after the guy making like, yeah, in my opinion, a coach is someone who should be uplifting people, and that is absolutely something that you're not doing. And like, no, that's not what a coach does. A coach coaches people, i.e., they train them in, you know, a form of proficiency, such as within sports. And I'm sorry, but sometimes coaches absolutely need to kick your ass into gear when you're getting conceited, such as when you're calling yourself an athlete with one training a week. Because the problem with this is that we're kind of slipping into that thing that women do, which is so annoying, which is, like, you know, a mid who gasses themselves up you know, they're, I don't know, like a 10 out of 10. And instead of, you know, because here's the thing, right? There's multiple approaches. It's not just either trashing someone or calling them. I thought for a second that the game actually spawned roaches in or something. So the thing is, it's not that you know, there are other options than you know, gassing people up and well, trashing them. And it is, you know, yes, it is very good, and it is respectable and impressive that you are running weekly. However, that does not make you an athlete, because you are 100% not giving it all you got when you only do it once a week. Because you can't. Unless you do it so bad that it's actually harmful. And the fact that the fact that, like, the guy's argument, Milligan's argument, is that, because I point out, like, yes, okay, if, when I point out that to be an athlete, you need to be, in my opinion, like, better than at least, like, 30% of the people who engage within a field, within a sport, I guess, actively. And I don't think that's too much, you know, it's like, because I don't think that, like, you know, gives a certain level of proficiency, which is what athleticism is. Brain, please. And the fact that his argument was then, because, like, I think it takes a lot more skill. I should probably not do that. I am very sorry. Just, I do like his accent. Oh, I forgot the radio. Like, that argument is so fucking weaselly, in my opinion. That was what, like, pissed me off, because, like, he tried to say that, like, don't you think it takes more skill to run the same distance as someone who is overweight? And I'm like, running has so little to actually do with skill, and come on, let's be real. If he's that overweight, he hasn't been running too much or for too long, therefore you can't claim that he has acquired, like, you know, few skills, like timing your breathing, like proper running technique and all that. Additionally, that's begging the question. It's a fallacy where he makes a point that relies on assuming that something is already true, i.e. that he is running the same distance at the same speed with the same effort as someone who is lighter than him and also practices the sport to a similar degree. And that is just not true. And that's what pissed me off, honestly. Even aside the fact is, you know, like I said, I disagree on principle with just, like, mindlessly preaching people like they can't handle, you know, just not being, what's the word I'm looking for? Come on, brain. Than just, like, praising people out of fear that they might stop. Like, they're also gonna stop just regressing at all if all you do is praise them. Because if, like, praise is one of those things that has diminishing returns on investment. Like, you can only praise someone for so far until, you know, it stops being meaningful to them, and by extension, um, they quite literally just don't care anymore about what about your praise, and in turn they just stop improving. Because again, every sort of feedback, whether positive or negative, has diminishing returns on investment. As in, the more you give it to someone, the less they just care about, you know, performing the thing that got them said praise. And that's kind of a pretty fuck. And that is a pretty, like, in my... What? I don't like that music. And that is in my mind a pretty, like, fundamental aspect of, like, training anyone, you know? And it doesn't mean, like, here's the thing, right? Trashing someone is a form of feedback that is, like, straight up damaging. Like, yes, sure, people can become stronger from, like, learning to deal with it, but the thing is, people are already gonna get enough shit and trashing from others. If you're, like, on their side, you probably shouldn't trash them unless they deserve it. Such as by getting conceited and calling themselves an athlete. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna get over that. Because that is just... Honestly, it's a spit in the face of everyone who, like, actually goes frequently, like, just practice their sport so often that they actually even hate it sometimes. You know? Like, people work. Like, really work. And who are you to decide what work is for him? I don't know, man. But I just know that you are mocking the effort that I am putting in when he is doing less effort, which he clearly is. Again, once per week. Let's not get lost. Man, it is one of his, like, lamest quotes for what he means to say. But I genuinely think that this is an actual argument in favor of, like, Charlie Kirk's, like, I don't like empathy bullshit. Because, like, also I like to point out that I was right about, you know, oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, so it's not time-based. There we go. Alright, so what's gonna happen now is I'm gonna go see what the fuck, what the hell is this about? And you know, here's another thing, right? To kind of, like, lean into this more. Someone might just be going like, well, what's the big deal? What's the problem with, like, You know what? I don't want to get the same ending. So I'm actually going to go onto guides and look this up. What do you mean fight them off? What? What do you mean choose to remain silent? What? Okay, so it seems like, oh, but I need to go look through the discussions. Because this is actually personal now. Now I feel stupid, and it is the game's fault. If I turn around, where does that take me? I see. Let's go this way. Is there something down there? Or someone? That's creepy. Hold on, let me just... You know, the game is doing this whole spiel. Oh, fuck. Let me just wipe my glasses. I generally don't get why precisely... Like, how... What can I even do there at the, like, ending? I didn't even realize I can, like, talk to, this guy. But why did I done that? What? Life wasn't that bad to throw it all out. Kinda forgot. For how long am I here? Is there anything before all of that? What's this place? Get out. You won't get anything from me. Wait, why did you just decide to remain silent? Out. I appreciate the joke, but I also don't think it really fits. Are you stupid? That's rude. But yes. You know what? Invade response. Okay, that did nothing. Can I? Ooh, let's hold on. Let's see what happens if we set it to 228.5. Does that help? No. Okay, what if I go this way? Ah. And now it's gone quiet. Of course it's gone quiet. Why wouldn't it go quiet? I don't understand like what precisely is to get out of here. Okay, what if I just turn around? So am I just supposed to wait here? And I'm back at the home. Okay. Let's see, about 28.5. And nothing. Okay, I see them. Then what precisely am I supposed to do here? That's what I don't understand. Also, I way do not have enough bullets. Like, what precisely am I supposed to do here? Why is everything going dark? There's literally nothing to do. I'm sorry. Look, this is, I think, a pet peeve of mine. Like, what precisely am I supposed to do here? Again, let me just look through here, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't really have the patience to just keep dying. Okay, so let's see. What? There's something with stuff in there, but this person was making the guide. And I'm looking at a guide in Russian, I have no idea what it says. But, he seems to have, like, you know what? Fine. Fine. I'm gonna try it one more time. Maybe I can get a different ending. Let's just give it a look. No, that doesn't work. We're moving on to the next one. Because the thing that sucks about this is that it's also, you know, in Russian. Wait, first things first, I'm gonna try and crash the tractor. Okay, I can't do that. Wait, what if I just go off and just like roughhouse it to the radio tower? Surely that is an option, right? Like the other guy had the right, like it was just this time of the quote-unquote day when he was like when he was taking the screenshots. So what the fuck gives? Well, if nothing else, I'm like lost right now. Also, okay, so I'm noticing a thing that this fog does, which is that yes, it seems circular, but it's actually like square. I do appreciate that it changes the generation. Where am I going with this one? Oh, we found the thing. Let's see if I... Like, is this just the trigger? That's interesting also. It seems like, yep, this is the trigger. So I'm just gonna be going through flashbacks on my way home. Yep. Oh well. You know what'd be funny? If you actually don't make use of the shotgun like ever. Hold on, let me just actually do something. Just Google translate this shit. Wait, is it in Ukrainian? Okay. I'm saying English. We go through the dream, open the house, we take the lamp and make it brighter, at which we take 3 bullets. Next, take the key, prepare to fight off the devils. There will be 3 of them, they will always climb in the same order. Oh, I see. doesn't mean I have to like it. Also, what the fuck does he mean, devils? Oh, time to fight. You know, I'm so glad I have, like, spare bullets. Let's get the lights while we're here. But I'm not understanding here. Oh wait, I think it's just light reflecting off. This is presumably a storm drain. Trying to remember, because I haven't been to too many undergrounds myself. To be fair though, I was criticizing the game, like showing its hand too early with the whole mist is confusion thing. So it's just funny, you know, I'm retroactively realizing like, oh yeah, the game isn't too long. You mean you know? Oh man. Now I just gotta wait for the fucking whatever it did. Wait, what? Why is the fuse in my hand? It's not supposed to be in my hand. I used it on the thing. Oh man. Wait, did I do something with it? I thought the character raised it for a second. Can you like... I gotta be honest, I don't really get it, and the way that the game ends, it just no. Oh man. And am I gonna get any light? Nope. Alright, I need to also take the oh cool, there is something here. Alright. Let's get it over with. Ah, great. We're not gonna get a good ending here. Ah, I hate this. Wait, what? Did I shoot it? Well, I'll fucking be. Yeah, that's not great. Alright then. We're just gonna head on out. Like, I'm sorry. This does not endear itself to me. And like the thing is, right, it's not the problem with the ideas, the concepts, the game itself and all that. My problem is specifically with the way that it ends. Because for one, it does something that I find like it's a general pet peeve of mine where like the visibility ends up being so fucking atrocious. And for another, it's the fact that like it it's sloppy, man. It's just kind of it. It's that ending. That's the like actual problem. You know? I think it worked for that final bit, or that final bit was like more refined and I didn't have to literally look up what time, because like I couldn't even see, when knowing what to look for, I couldn't even see the quote unquote like devils until the literal final like at the window, at the last window. It's impossible. You would need to go through it like multiple times, already suspecting where to go to have a chance. That's not good. And I... again, it's a free game. Almost definitely made by like as a student project. And it would be really mean to, you know, criticize it too much. However, at the end of the day, it is still a game. It is still important to point out things. Get away, but did you really escape? I'm not gonna be getting through this again. Like anything that has to do with. Probably I'll need to look into the what's it called? Um, to the Wait. Holy shit, that's so smart. Okay, I just want to point out, then I gotta play again through it. But there is a version where like, and I feel so stupid for not thinking to try that. Um, like you need to like you pick up the shotgun and you go like around the house, like in the at the like window behind the table with the garage key, and you like shoot it because you have like one bullet. Wait a second, how does that work? Actually, because you still need to go up to the tower. Whatever, I'm not gonna. Okay, I'm just gonna give it like one more look, so we can see precisely. Okay, so you have to not grab the cottage, like the house key. I don't know. I'm not happy about it. Anyhow, next up, Way of Madness. I've actually found this game and a few others, but this one in this case, wait, not Mist. Where the fuck is it? Okay, we're just gonna give it a few seconds. Why does it say that my my calculator is? Maybe I need to. Hold on, let me show you my calc. That's strangely buggy. Way of Madness, there we go. For some reason I have to deselect the game to switch over to it. But regardless, this is Way of Madness. It's actually the kind of like logical conclusion. Hold on, I'm going to lower the volume quite a bit. Actually, this reminded me of something else that I wanted to save. I've seen a game that calls itself like Baking Bad, and I need that. I'm like 90% sure there is no demo. Oh man, really would have liked to try that. Looked like Schedule One, but based off of a pun. Anyhow, why does the game not pick up on stream? Oh, it's just not caught up to it. Hopefully, presumably, maybe, possibly. Anyways, basically the idea of this game is that everything is like hand drawn, including like backgrounds, enemy sprites, and all that in a very like adventure game style. Oh wow, I'm already stuck in. Okay. I don't even have any. I can solve formulas in my sleep, but a phone number gone. What do you mean? Crowbar versus steel. Let's see who will win. Wait, what? What? Here they are. 0502, 592, whatever. Let's have a peek inside the car. I'm not able to process that like screen transition. What do you mean? Oh, I'm so lost right now. Sophia, where did you go? Uncle Urson picked me up today. The building was big and cold, smelled like syrup. He said we'll make a surprise for that, son of a bitch. I see. What? Oh. Choose the first item. Pick the second one. If they fit, hit the craft button. Add new item shows up in the back. What? Start to see, press right mouse button. The beam reveals hidden things, but while in combat, some enemies will spot me easier. Ah, and the battery runs out fast. What do you mean runs out fast? Entering combat, the UI shifts, the rules change. Move with WAS. The goal is to reach the exit tile. Sometimes monsters block the way. It's better to read their patterns and use tools wisely, otherwise there will be blood. Come, each hit lowers sanity. Attack at the right time to deflect damage. If sanity drops past the red, it means death. I see. I think. Oh shit. So I just need to look at the like borders of the screen, I think. Well, that's it's definitely interesting. I'll give it that. And it's here's the thing, right? I'm dying a lot, but it's not like oh that annoying. Oh god, it faints! I see. Either that or I'm like way more stupid than I think. Yep, they actually do faint. What? They couldn't even attack. Okay, that just doesn't feel too right. Okay, so that's one. I think this thing is a bit too aggressive for the first encounter, though. So at least can counter that. Like, it even fucking faints. How can I open my inventory? There we go. Combine with this. Nope, does not work. What? Oh, this game is like way more scuffed than I thought. Ursin 050059183407. Okay, let's see. Okay, so it's not. Wait, what if I interact with that? One chemicals added. This is. I'm already like more fine with this because for one, it call friend. Okay, call wife. Both, what do you mean? I just hard things. I don't play dumb. You sent Ursin off with Sophia. I should be asking where you are. It's been 2 days. What are you talking about? Where is she? Put Sophia on the phone. I want to hear my daughter's voice. She's fine. She's asleep in her room. Yo, shit. What the hell was that? What? You're scaring me. Why are you talking like this? Bad connection. I have to go. Wait, don't hang up. You need to. Line cuts off. Okay, that's like presumably I guess we're taking the car to like. Wow, I got jump scared by the fucking. What? What the fuck was this? Ooh, I feel like this game is quite scuffed at this point. I have to be honest. Wait, can I? Then labeling is faded. We are suggesting ongoing chemical activity. What? Combine? Can I use them? Oh my god, now I understand. so why can't I use these? What? What precisely is going on? Okay, so we have designated combat areas. I see. I can't use keycard surveillance facility blue metal gate key. Are you kidding me? Here I am, kill before you say you made me do this, or your greed did. Where is she? You had to kill me because I refused to use human facility, but this time I used it. If you refuse, go fuck yourself. What? Wait. Something's going very wrong with this game. Hold on, let me try. And whatever. I think I'm supposed to go to the... This is not where I'm supposed to go, is it? Warm reception, you eat buckshot. I'm not here to rob you, I just need help. Everyone says that. Then they bring their freaks with them. I'm just here to ask you about those monsters. Ah, so you all saw them. These pigs are fucking huge, mate. Yeah, I saw them. Talk to them. What do you want? Just need your shot. You sound less crazy than the last one. Fine, take it. Just get out of here and pray for me. What? Did I get a man. This... Look, I try not to be a dick, especially when it's, you know, I don't have the shotgun. Cool. I also can't heal. That's also cool. Oh, 1 pill's added. Thank you. How can I use them? Okay. So what's gonna happen now is we're gonna move on to the next game that I have lined up. Because this game is way too buggy. You know what, let's keep persisting until... Well, until this, I guess. At least I got full heal. I don't have a health anymore. What? What? For real. I see. That was way louder than anything else. Alright. And for a moment I thought it was gonna start the fucking like the Root Sandstorm song. Don't forget to give your feedback on Discord. Well, the Silent Fangs demo. What the fuck is this? Let's give it a look-see. Hack and slash. Okay, that looks nice. Not too interested though. Okay, so this was Way of Madness, way shorter than the other one, and here, I really like what it's shaping, like what it seems to be shaping up to intend. However, it really does not, like, it's horribly unpolished, like severely so. I think it will need a lot of work because this, like, here with Mist, it was poorly designed at the end there with the whole like flickering light and all that. Like the visibility there is way too bad. But this one is actually like genuinely kind of broken as a game. So I'm not too happy about that. But the game itself that it seems to be becoming is kind of okay. But it definitely needs to kind of like work a bit on deep difficulty scaling and all that, because you should not have to like repeatedly die during the first encounter. So this is definitely a game that is going to be a while in the oven if it is to come out like decent. Next up, Zenomatrix. Game still in development. That's quite alright. Alright. Where is the game? There we go. So first off, we are definitely lowering the volume. Green world humanoids, blue world boids? What? Okay, so we move with WASD. Why are you like this? Why are these games so scuffed? What the hell? Anyways, so by the way this game looks, it seems to be a more explory kind of thing. This is... Why does Q... Oh, right, the ZQ. This is definitely not what I expected. Well, I'm not really complaining so far. Wait, is the thing? Yeah, it is recording. Hello? Okay, then... Excuse me? Okay, I think I need to, like, once I get there, maybe not take my eyes off of him? Oh, wait, does he have... Oh, no. It did look like he had his junk out, though. Oh, this is kind of interesting. Why is he not coming my way anymore? Interesting. So it seems like the game is... more like a collection, I feel like? Why does it say 6? Wait, they can't come after me when I'm in water. I understand. So then that means that the beginning just tells me... Okay, so this is a puzzle navigation game? Where you deal with various traps. You absolutely do, little buddy. Okay, so I think that's the best choice.
I see you. I see.
Okay, so I can just bake them here, and then emerge from here. While looking. Okay, I see. So when they say I see you. So they first need to cross their line of sight. This is pretty good tutorializing, I have to say. This is a pleasant change of pace. I'm liking this game. Okay, I forgot which level I played. I think it was level 3. Yeah, it was definitely level 3.
I see you.
Wait, what? But it didn't. What precisely do I need to do here? I need to just like. Wait, what did I see there?
I see you.
Ow!
I see you.
Can I just... Okay, so if I walk into it... Uh-huh. I've got your number, bitch. Bye, bitch. I'm liking this game so far. It's nice. It's not really horror. It is a bit like unsettling first level and all that to kind of like introduce these, but I appreciate that it doesn't really keep that up and it changes up into, you know, the puzzle that it is. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with here. I see, so it can be treated as if it's being observed.
I see you.
Now we have a problem. If I do this... no, that doesn't work.
I see you.
Like I'm supposed to lock this guy in. I have a bit of space here, but almost certainly not enough.
I see you.
Definitely doesn't work. Ooh, I'm liking this. Ooh, wait, I have an idea.
I see you.
I have an idea. What if I lock him on, and then I trigger this guy, right? And then I bring him all the way here. I jerk around him, and then I wait for him to come here, and then I lock him up. And now neither of them can move. I'm liking this game a lot. It's a good change of pace. And it has level editors.
I see you.
I feel like this one is a fair bit easier. Why is that one transparent? Barrett. Can I not affect him? Barrett? Okay, I think I should be fine. Imagine if I'm wrong. This is nice. I'm not saying. I mean, yeah, it's a bit easy at this point. You know, it just takes a few seconds to figure it out, but it's, you know, it's definitely a fun thing. And this is just a demo again, so probably, you know, the full release does give you like a fair few meteor challenges. Let's see what we're working with here. Okay, so we don't have the space to do the same.
I see you. I see
I can't kill this guy. Ow. What's a guy to do? I see.
I see you.
Well, shit. So the plan is to bring
I see you.
okay, let's try that. Let's try the kiting. Okay, I do definitely still have space for that. Wait, what if I bait him? Wait, maybe this guy can like move over the water? Nope. That would have been dope though. Okay, I think I should have enough space. How to do this?
I see you.
Because I can't lock this guy down.
I see you.
No, because I can't get in that tunnel without, like, having to stop looking at both of them. So what am I supposed to do? You know what, let's just try backing away down into that corner, see where that takes us.
I see you.
Okay, let's see if what if I freeze him? Okay, gotta restart. What if I freeze the corridor one, the one that I can actually affect? And then have a look around that area.
I see.
Oh, for fuck's sake. This is not easy.
I see you.
That was stupid. You know, I can't help but feel that it is kind of funny that, like, the moment I go, oh yeah, the puzzles, you know, you're kind of... Oh, for fuck's sake. You know, the puzzles, they're kind of brain teasers. They're nothing too difficult. There's probably gonna get, like, more difficult in the actual game. And now I'm kind of stumped here.
I see you.
Oh, come on. I can't nail him with the thing. Maybe something around here? No. Oh, goddammit. I don't think there's something else that I can do other than, like, try to do this bit better. It doesn't feel quite natural that I have to force this.
I see you.
Okay. That is not okay. Now I need to restart again. Okay, so let's think. I can't affect the one on the left, right? And the one on the right is blocking the path. I can kind of. What if? Okay, what if? Hold on. Let's see if I can't like trigger the both of them.
I see.
You stay right there, buddy pal.
I see you.
Oh. Okay. I think I've got it. I think I've got it.
I see you.
So you are going to be coming all the way here. Here. Alright. And you're going to be staying there nice and cozy. I forgot to take the prism. Alright. Now,
I see you.
you there are going to be... There we go. Just enough to get out of here. Fuck. Yeah, I think that's the solution. I'm just gonna get the other guy. Like, right here.
I see you.
And then freeze him. Until I can get out of, like, here. And then I unfreeze him. Just enough so that moves out of the way. And then I freeze him again. And then they'll be stuck and I can complete the puzzle. There we go. This is fun. I'm having fun.
I see you.
Hey. Fuck's sake. Thought I unfroze him. Oh well.
I see you. I see you.
Do these deactivate if I go too far? from them? No, he was trying to get me. Okay, I think I can go around him now. Yep. And there we go. Wait, am I seeing? Oh, I wonder what that's just like a prism effect or something. Yeah, there we go. I'm liking this so far. Let's see what new tortures. Ooh, icy globes. Oh, and I'm not spawned in with a thing. Wow, this is nice. Okay, what does this do? Ooh, that's kind of rough.
I see you.
This felt like I had a lot of room for error. What's this about? Also, I'm liking the environments. Like a lot. Well, at least one of them is gonna be a good batting app. Sorry. At least one of them is gonna be, you know, actually fun. Now let's see, what we're working with here. That's the scepter. We're working with here. Okay, the one that I can't do shit to.
I see you.
Yeah, but, like... Now I can affect these, that's weird. Okay, let's think. Let's put on our thinking caps.
I see you.
Wow, I kind of feel dumb right now. Not dumb enough, apparently. Wait, what? Oh, that's pedestal. All right, I figured it out. This one isn't too hard. Pick this up.
I see you. I see you.
Yeah, this wasn't too tough either. But again, I'm getting used to like new tools, which new tools means new complexity, which please don't. You know, this is bringing me back to like the first time I played the first Portal. I actually tried out the second one first. And what is that? Oh. Well, interesting is what you would call this. No, you don't. Wait, so there's water guys? Which are immune to... What's this? there's water guys who are immune to being looked at. That's tribe strange. Okay, so where did I get it? Oh wait, no, I got it.
I see you.
Oh dear. I can't fathom the levels of Okay. Oh shit. Alright, so I need to bait him into the other room. After So first off, hey, fuck off. First off, this. Unlock. I think unlock this. Alright, we've got it. I also really like this game's visuals. I might just actually go and grab it for myself at some point. This is a good demo. Genuinely sold me on the game. Okay, now let's see. So I'm going to need things.
I see you. I see you.
Oh wow, I didn't even realize that. Easy peasy.
I see you.
I think it is kind of fun that okay, let's like unlock you. Okay, so I think they're not gonna come as long as they can pathfind to me. So how can I hold on? How can I lock them in by using only one? Because if I back away all the way here, I need to do something. I just can't figure it out. Are you sure you don't want to try coming at me here? Apparently not. Let's try to restart this. I'm getting the feeling that I kind of messed this up. Okay. Oh, wait, I'm fucking stupid. Hold on.
I see you.
Right there. I just realized I have 2 balls.
I see you. I see you.
Yeah, you do. And it does not matter. Or as you can see, balls. Yeah, there we go. Holy shit, this is great. Alright, let's see. This is the final stage, and it looks to have some spookier visuals. Well, the final stage in today. Am I just going to be running? Wait, what? This is a Zenomatrix demo. The full game will be coming soon and will include story, more worlds and mechanics, as well as an easy-to-use puzzle editor for making and sharing custom levels. If you have any feedbacks or questions, join the Discord from the main menu. I look forward to hearing what you have to say. Please wish the game to be notified. I will. Gary, you gonna kill me? Can I get these guys to kill me? Oh, they're all facing away. Bummer. Well, this was a lovely experience, I have to say. I really enjoyed playing this. Exit and wishlist. I will. Hopefully it opens in fucking okay, store page. I'm adding this to the wish list. Alright. That was great. That was fun. That livened me right up. Are there? I'm like my previews. Oh yeah, my preview is way back. All right, final demo that I have lined up. Well, I have a few. Ooh, I could show off Death in Abyss. Death in Abyss is such a good game, but no. So lastly, Odyssey to the Frozen Legion. It seems to be a Oh wait, no, not Zenomatrix. Where the fuck are you? Calculator. There we go. Oh wait, I need to click here. Alright, thank you, game. It's still not showing up. Why is it not showing up? Why are you like this? Wait. I stopped the stream! Okay then. We're gonna be doing this. Well, that's weird. Options. Okay, let's turn on full screen. Maybe this helps. Did not help here. Maybe here. Is this it? Odyssey to the... Oh yeah, OFL. There we go. So, we've played 2 games that I didn't much like. And 1 that I did. Let's see. Can we break even? I'm already liking this. Wait. There was a setting for pixelation. Do I have it turned on? Hold on. Options. Anti-aliasing. Where is it? Full screen VSync motion blur. Pixelation. Yeah, it's maxed out. Let's go. You know what'd be fun? I have to cook before he comes back. Oh dear, the sensitivity is a bit high. Control. No, wait, game. There we go. More to come. I see. Yeah, this is good. I need to find my... I think I left it in the next room. Iron key obtained. I'm liking this. This game feels pretty good. So we got inventory. Ooh, this is getting tastier by the second. So let's open it up. The blade is covered in blood. Examine. 3D model examination. Holy shit, this looks so good. But I do, like, I'm not sure because I call it a horror-themed shooter. And I do stand by that. Because, well, it remains to be seen. Because here's the thing, right? In my mind, survival horror needs to be like a game where resource management actually, like, matters. Okay, let's see. It's gotta be man meat, isn't it? Yep. There you go, buddy. Nice and easy. Okay. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 I will kill the queen. Row, row, row your boat gently on the stream. But when I was younger, my brother became enamored with the idea of becoming a monk. With the death of our mother still fresh in our memories, our father reluctant to lose another family member. The two of them grew distant, with myself caught in the research after a particularly bad argument. My brother left us. It was hard for father and I to upkeep the family farm, the farm by ourselves, but we managed. Our hardship came when the sickness returned to the land. My father fell ill in late summer. By early winter, the sickness took his whole body. He did not make it past the last snowfall. I did not want to fall to the sicknesses had most of the village. I knew that my brother left home to become a monk on some island. He had told me how to get there at some point. I took out our fishing boat and set out to exactly 130.1 degrees north as my brother told me. I knew I would find him. This is a flashback while a character is presumably carving up their poor, unfortunate youth. Wow. What are these? Huge gate with a golden padlock. Okay, let's see. Well, for an obvious reason, I find these kinds of environments pretty charming. Because it's like, it needs a handle and a bucket. I wonder where one could be. Because, well, probably because of, wait, do I need to, what? Well, that was odd. This can be used as a weapon. Okay, let's go. My apologies. Chop. 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 I'm hearing the breathing. That's an enemy. What? What the hell was that? Like, he just slid out of there like I was bothering him mid shit. Hey, no. Bro, I thought he fucking dropped like an energy sword for a second. And while that would be cool, I think it's a bit early. Let's see. I'm enjoying this moderately, so... Is that fucking Kermit the Frog? Wait, no. We're not gonna glide past Kermit the fucking Frog. honestly. Yes! Breakable boxes, this is a survival horror game, huzzah! Yeah, it takes a bit more than that, but still. Oh, wow, I was joking, by the way, can I... I'm fucking Jesus! You know, we haven't had a lot of visitors here in a long time, but we... Huh? Yes, I'm a giant talking frog. I'm also currently fishing. Any other questions? Your brother? Well, he is a monk, then he will be in the church. The only way to get there to the church is through the mines, but a path to the mines is locked by the big gate. You need a golden key to open it, that is all I can tell you. The only way to get to the church is through the mines. Okay, good, so just reminds me. Holy shit. I'm never gonna die. Well, I will, but I don't come back in like 3 days. Alright, what are we working with here? To any island dweller who does not know already, if you find yourself in the possession of an orb, it may be used to heal yourself in case of an injury. Why, thank you. I cannot read this. Right or left? I always hold... If a... like, area... Sounds like there's something coming that way. Anyway, so an area is like labyrinth... Ooh, stuff. We'll make sure to make the river longer next time. Awesome. Blue healing orb. Okay. So, whenever I need to, like, navigate, maze or something, I always, like, choose one of the walls and hug it. There are maze designs that, like, kind of overdo that, overtake that, overcome that, avoid that, you know what I mean. But, in general, it's the best, like, first attempt, because, you know, you just hold it for a while, and then you're like, oh, wait, I've been repeating the same area. Yay. Okay, there's a bit too many of them. I feel like I need the handgun for this. But I mean, at this point, you know... Wait, he dropped something. Besides, I have really... Ow! There we go. Oh, fully heals me! Okay, then I can just wait until I hit, like... red. Wait, am I hitting both of them? And they drop money. I'm enjoying this. Alright, give me the coins. Give me the cash. So far, I'm a bit put off by the, like, large inventory, to be honest. Which is, you know, complaining about, too much of a good thing. What is this? It's a map! We have a map, genties and ladymen. So we are right here. Okay, are we going to go into the village? I mean, that's what it's... We're gonna be horror protagonists about this. What? I would like a gun hand. You know, I was thinking of making the joke like handgun and the gun hand, but a gun hand would also. But then I forgot to just say I would like a handgun. Wait, I saw something here. Yay, we're out of Evil Killer Forest. Which, contrary to its name, actually does not kill evil, but is presumably a forest that is both a killer and evil. Which I find to be a bit of a misnomer. It's fine. This is very fun. It actually spooked me a second. So that's nice. Alright, let's see. I have managed to get myself locked out of the house again. I don't have. I know we have talked about this before, and I know how dangerous it is. That now that I can take care of myself, I will be down by the lake pier. I should be back by 35 past 1. Rubber wall. Wait. Holy shit. This is a like 1-to-1 is it 1-to-1? No, not quite 1-to-1, but I'm 90% sure the fact that it says like oddly familiar. I'm pretty certain that this is a reference to the rubber ball in Silent Hill 1, which you use to complete a puzzle where like on the rooftop for Midwich Elementary. You know, like a game like this, what are the odds it's not based on like the reference isn't that, like that's too specific a thing. Nice, very nice. And here I was thinking it was gonna be like some other form of like healing orb. Okay, let's see. Oh cool, it's one of the dead. Let's see what's in here. Why is there a... What even is that? 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. What? Okay, I think it was because I didn't land a couple body shots. Okay, what's this? The Soul Vendor! I see, I need none of this right now. I mean, actually, should I get healing? It's like blue is clearly going to be full heal, red is probably gonna be like half, probably gonna take me now for 2 normal health. And then green just takes me to 1 stage. Oh well. And you're back at the docks. Mr. Frog, I stole your stuff. Alright. Thank you, Mr. Frog. Now, it said 35 past 1, and I don't think the clock had arms, so I probably need to do that. By the way, a bit because of the, like, previous game, I have a bit of... I'm a bit locked in with, like, seeing these enemies, and I need to look at them. Needs both clock hands, yep. Called it. Alright, let's see. Let's take to the right. Six. I saw something. Yes, green healing orb. Slightly heals the user. I think slightly was a bit too literal. Oh well. Let's see ominous house in the haunted forest. I wonder how tongue-in-cheek this game is. Cause like, come on. Evil killer forest. And meat. One, 4, 2, 3. Okay, I got it. I don't got it. What? Oh, cool. That's the Goya painting. I really like this one. It's pretty funny. Not funny. Like grim, I want to say. Okay, so they have numbers on. What does this mean? I get the feeling that 1 and 4 need to be on like the 4 point, I think. One to 4. Wait, this is 4. And then 3, 2, maybe like this. What is it? Wow, that's cool. What's the idea here? 2 to 3, and then there's like an arrow. Okay, I think I got it. I don't got it, wait. 2 looks at 3 and then there's 3 dots. What do the dots mean? And are there any other details that I'm missing here? Because otherwise they do seem identical. Is there another clue that I'm missing? Okay, so again, is this all that I have as a clue? There's multiple ways going. That's so good. Anyways, so 4 to 3, like there is a motion here, but I can't really figure it out. There's like 4, 1, 4, and 3, 2, 3 is what I'm seeing. But why? What's the logic here? It's really because like I'm not sure the fact that there's 4 points. What precisely it is supposed to represent? It's really because there's like another arrow that goes like 4 to 3. Come on, what do you mean? 4 to 3, but then 4 to 1 to 4, but then 4 to 3 to 2 to 3? What? What is it supposed to mean? Wait. Okay, this might be... Is it about the fucking feet? It's like... So if we have 1 looking to 4, and there's these, like, it could be that like 1 and 4 are facing each other, right? So it's 1 and 4, and they're facing each other, and that's why there's like feet? Question mark? Well, either that or it's a very weird combination. Okay, so that's what it is. But then we have 3 and 2, and like 2 is looking at 3, who is looking maybe at 3 itself. Do I need to like move this also? There's like 2 feet here and 1 foot here because they line up. Probably not. Furthermore, 1 to 4. So 1 is looking to 4. And that gives us the number 4. That's not good. Maybe they both are looking this way. And it totals to 4. And then... Yeesh. These two together are totaling to 3, maybe? Okay, what if we have 1 looking this way and 4 looking that way? It can't be that a total of like going from 1 through 4, because like that doesn't explain the arrow. The arrow that like strikes through from 4 to 3. Are they just... Four, 3, 2, and 1. That's a interesting alignment. Maybe just like I just need to have them like look at each other and 1 through 4. Maybe not that way. This is what's throwing me off, like the 4 dots to the 3 dots. This is... Am I missing something? Maybe that 3 is looking in the direction of 3. And 2 is looking in its direction. What is it with the dots? Because like the only thing that I'm thinking of is that they're, you know, the like things all lined up and looking at each other because, well, they line up. Then what's it 4 to 3? More importantly, is it like a motion or you need to move them in? Come on, brain, work damn you. Well, let me just lower the pixelation for a second. Four to 3 and 4 to 1 to 4 and 3 to 2 to 3 is what I'm like getting back at. But then you have this arrow which just kind of like points to the whole thing of itself, which it makes me suspect that the same is true here. What are the odds that I'm still missing a piece? Maybe I should come back to this later. These things are You know, I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm going to have to say that this game is not survival horror. And that is for the very simple fact that, like, it's too easy to defeat enemies. And to me, I think, like, one of the crucial things in survival horror is that combat is an element of the puzzle box design of, like, going through the world. You need to pick your fights and go through them. If fighting is too easy, or resources are renewable so that you can just, like, chip away at enemies, that in turn makes the game, well... Wait, what? Can I pick stuff up or not? I think I'm just being called back to the... yeah. I'm gonna look around a bit. If nothing else, I'm gonna clear up the forest. Ooh, it's a thing. Oh, another green healing orb. Nice. That's great. It sounds like the background noises of a school. Okay, so that brings us back here. Let's go to the left. Fly to the left. Okay, I should just follow the path. I hear that there is another one. Okay. I'm beginning to suspect that I have all the evidence or all the clues that I need in the building itself. Like, there's really nothing else here. Oh. These enemies are like mildly unsettling and I enjoy that. You know, I'm actually thinking. There is a new game by Scumhead that's released. Morta, it's called. And to my kind of pleasant surprise. Ooh, hello, new place? Nope, same old place. To my pleasant surprise, it seems that, like, once you get past the introduction levels, it kind of opens up into a Kingsfield-like, but with guns. Okay, so we need to get back in here, and we need to figure out the puzzle. I'm sadly going to end up brute forcing this, aren't I? Is there anything else that I'm missing? Anything on the, like, pedestals or the ground? No. Squelch. What if it's supposed to be 4, 1 to 4, and then it's, hold on, 1 to 4, and then 2 to 3. So we have number 2 looking in the direction of 3. Okay, then we have 3 that looks in the direction of 2. Okay, that's what it means. Or is is looking. Wait. Hold on, that's actually the cinch of the problem. Like 4 is looking both in the direction of 1 and then 3. Like what? That's what's kind of throwing me off. Am I supposed to do it in like a specific order? So we have numbers on their backs. Why does it just circle everything and then point to? Like, why does it circle the 4 and then point to 1? Because if that wasn't the case, then it would be a pretty clear, like, cut and dry case. I'm not getting this. Direction of 3 and direction of 1? You know what? Let's try the other way around. Let's just assume 3 is looking the way of 2, 4 is looking the way of 1, 1 is looking the way of 4, and 2 is looking the way of 3. Maybe this? Maybe 3 is also looking at 3, because like that arrow is not doing much justice. It seems to be looking at like the direction that 2 is looking. Maybe that's what it is. I feel like I'm way overthinking this. So then 3 is looking the direction that like 2 is looking, which means that it's also looking that way, and then we have, wait, does that mean that like we have 4 that looks at 1, which looks at 4? That either means it's looking at... Okay, that's not it. You know, it took me until now to realize that they're all like the signs below them, like these are all oriented in the same direction. I swear to God, if all I have to do is like turn them into their respective directions, I will. So that's 1 looking to 1, that's 4 looking to 4, that's 3 looking to 3, and that's 2 looking to 2. I wonder if this is here as an actual clue, and how much of it is a clue, versus set dressing. At least the walls can bleed, so I can vent my frustrations. Ooh, those are 2 different decals. Nice. 3 different decals. Holy shit. So that's the one on the left is 1. The one on the right is 2. The one behind is 3. And the one forward. They all have the same focus, both in one direction. Like this? The worst part here is that, like, I keep trying different ciphers and, well, not ciphers, I don't know what's the right term, but I'm, like, trying to, like, equate these to different things. And I am 90% sure I've tried a similar solution. At least once. What are your secrets? Give me your secrets. What's with the fucking line between them? Oh man. Doesn't it feel like it's kind of... Maybe it's a model? 4 goes to 1, which is looking at 4. Maybe I need to set them up in a specific order? And then, like, you have 1 that goes to 4, and then 2 is going to 3. And then 3 would just be going to 3 and they'll end up, like, looking at each other. Are you two looking at each other? Yes. Are you two looking at each other? No. Well, you are now. I've tried this before. It didn't work. So that's not it. You're all identical. All 4 of these are on 1. She's on 4. Maybe I need to set everything on, like, actually 1 instead, except for 1 who's on 4? Maybe that? Now I'm playing it. And then I take 3. And I'm carrying it towards 2, which is then looking towards 3. Holy shit, this puzzle ain't easy, man. What is one supposed to do? Look up the questions, presumably. No, because this is annoying me too much. I really want to crack this. What's the point here? It can't look like diagonal or something, but that 3 points towards the arrow pointing towards 3. That's what's kind of throwing me off. I feel like it says that 3 is looking at like 2, which is looking at like the number 3. Which is what we have here, so I'm very confident that this is the correct answer. However, these ones... Maybe they're looking this way, this guy looking this way, like this. Because 4 is looking to... What is it with the fucking circles? These are not reset, do they? Man, my mind is fried. Four is going to 3. And 3 is going to 2 going to 3. Is there a chance I'm having these like backwards? Like I need to give 1 to 4. Saying that I need to move 4 to like 1. I know I've put it in this position before. Okay. And I'm giving 4 to 1, meaning that I'm having 1 look in the direction of 4. And then I'm giving 4 to 3. I'm giving 3 to 2. Which it currently is on. Then giving 2 to 3? There's something that looks kind of like a zigzag here, but the arrows are just... Okay. I'm thinking, okay, maybe the fact that it's like the hole and it's like 1, 2, 4. So I need to have basically like them all lined up in order until they're all like pointing towards 4, maybe that. Don't get it, man. Also, this thing, the lyre kind of lasts really long. Do I need to maybe like complete it while the lyre is doing the song? That's kind of stupid. That's probably not the case. Ugh. I'm just pushing, like the arrow is further going outwards, which I think is weird. Because I'm also thinking, what could it possibly mean? Because like maybe the arrow is, because it is efficiently pointing straight towards them. But I'm kind of arriving at the same conclusion. I'm moving 1 to phase 4, and then 2 to phase 3. And then what's with the dots? Ugh. What could the arrows mean? Together they make... That doesn't work. What if both are facing the same way? Like this? I'm supposed to make more than one move. Namely, the fact that this thing is kind of ringing, like it starts with a tune, then with the progression, then moves to another, and then comes back to the original. What do you mean? Maybe this one is 4, and this one is 3. There's like the arrow. That arrow is basically pointing at these two, and there's like 4 and 3, right? But then we also have 1 to 4, and that means it goes this way, and 2 to 3, which means it's looking this way. Maybe like this? I feel like I'm going crazy. You know what? I'm gonna call this break. Alright, I have returned with the grand revelation of precisely fuck all. Okay, let's see. Maybe. Because there's a few things that I'm finding kind of peculiar. First off, that in here they're lined up the same way that they are here. Maybe 1, 2, 3, then 4. And first, let me just move this one here, and then need to spin this 4 times, so it ends up looking back at like number 4. And then number 2 I need to spin 3 times, so it looks towards number 3. Can have these 2. Okay, that did not pan out. Okay, let's try this one more time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. And yeah, I think at this point I should look up for okay, let's see. What? So it's something to do with the notes. I didn't read farther than that. So okay, now I see that there's 4. Hold on. Well, I think 4, 1, 3, 2 notes. No, 3, 1, 4, 2 notes. Right, so 3. 2, 3. Hold on. 2, 3. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So it's 3, 1, 4, 2. 1, 4, 2. Maybe this. Wait! Oh! What? What the fuck was this about? Oh well, no matter. 3, 1, 4, 2, just... Sure, whatever. Clock minute hand obtained. Red healing orb moderately heals the user. Alright. Another one of you fuckers. This took a long time, but almost embarrassing, so... That picture distracted me so much. This feels like Silent Hill moment. No, 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 no. This seemed almost... The game seemed almost happy to tell me that I'm dead. Oh well. Okay, let's try this again. You know what? Wait, no, actually, there's money in this. I need to kill them. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I said. There we go. No. Let me. Oh, god damn it. Well, at least we got past that. I got... if I won't keep getting stuck, I'd be so happy. Listen, I may not be stubborn, but I am very stubborn. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 5. Well, that was easy. And at no cost. Honestly, I do think that in the full game there should be a bit more threat. Or something to kind of justify, because the way it works, I genuinely feel, okay, we've managed to find a way into the old forest cabin. We sought refuge here after what happened yesterday. Zeb's wounds are starting to get worse, his face is sinking in, and his skin is falling off, just like the others. I know he does not have long to live, but Virgil insists on feeding him. However, given that he refuses to eat, it is evident Zeb shares my belief. Tomorrow I will go out by myself while Virgil takes care of Zeb. I'm aware that when I return, I'll have to start digging. This feels like boss foreshadowing. Nothing? Why all the tokens? Just enough space. And again, I have nothing to like actually spend them on because I don't have a handgun. I was going to ask if this is... That doesn't look quite right. Oh well. You know what? Considering that this is the only thing that I can actually point to as a not good, I think this game is doing quite fine so far. This feels like a boss arena. And there it is. Is that a snake? No. Oh! That is quite different from a snake. I'm in danger. Why does it feel like the game's expecting me to have a fucking, like, weapons by now? Other than the shovel? How have I missed them? Come on, keel over and die, please. Nope, that did not work. What's going on? What's this about? Is there a handgun here that I'm missing? No. Let's give this another try. But I get a very big feeling that I don't actually have the weapon. Meaning I'll just have to, like, look back. There's nothing around here. Oh, wait, there is nothing. Oh, more bullets! Yay. Okay, let's then take the cue to double back. And I guess look for another handgun. Where could it be? Because, I mean, yeah, it is a bit suspicious, you know, now thinking about it. There's been so many enemies, and I've been fighting, like, even fucking shotgun ammo and no handgun. But where have I not looked? Like, I've seen everything in this here forest. At least I suspect I did. At the very least for most of, like, what would be important. Hold on, I need to look something. Wait, I haven't gone down through here. Enemies, the best indicator that you're going the right way. Well, I'm getting a shotgun first, okay. Thanks. That is weird. I mean, I'm getting the feeling that I missed the handgun maybe at the pier. Right, it's something I wasn't paying attention because I was distracted by Kermit the fucking Frog. Oh wait, I just need to... There. Can I? Nope, I can't ADS. Okay, let's double back then. See what that's all about. I feel like this thing should hold more than 2 bullets. I feel like this... Well, it says thought of shotgun. And that's not... That is not what this is. Okay, so I've been here. Square-shaped talisman. Okay, there's a whole new area here. What the hell? I've placed some sort of red coins around our island. They seem to be placed in hotspots. One of these hotspots seems to be the area around the lighthouse. Anyone who can destroy these coins will be rewarded. Come back to this notice board if this task has been completed. Oh, that's nice. I'm gonna need the pistols though. Alright, but yeah. So I've been going through the difficult area first. Okay, that's fine. At least I'm stocked up on ammo. But it's kind of like doubles back into what I was saying, because the way that the mechanics are currently, I'm kind of not incentivized to pick my fights and just bulldoze through them as hard as I can. 'Cause, like, it's not... It's a bit annoying, but it's mostly not too hard to just beat enemies up with a shovel and just not use any ammo. You know, it's only when we get to like bosses or maybe like more difficult enemies, which will it probably start showing up, that I'll actually need to get into. Wait, what? Wait, what? Why did he start moving? What's he doing? How did it spot me from so far? Five, six. Holy shit, that thing exploded. That was funny. Tomorrow, I think it has been 12 dawn since I have last seen you. My heart remains strong as I keep trying to find a way out of this hell. I know these walls cannot grow forever. Virgil has helped me through every moment. Even when we got chased down by that bird, he insisted I write that down. Please stay safe and do not hesitate to leave the island if any opportunity arises. This Virgil character has been mentioned twice at this point, and I don't think it was... Maybe it was Thomas writing that other note. Hold on, we can just check. Okay, I check. Oh, I just click here. Okay, let's see. Cabin note. Not this, lost paper. I don't know. Because like this character was mentioned twice. Alright, what's this? Oh, I see. Oh, I don't see. Why do these get reset? What the hell is that about? Oh well. Sorry for not needing to figure things out. Bonk. Bonk. I need a key for this. But where find key? Do I have a key? No, I do not. No, I have been through here. This is where I came through, right? Yep, and I'm probably gonna get the reward for, like... I feel like I was starting to overthink that again. Yes, and I have it right here, Your Honor. All right, let's go, pistol. I'm sorry, Kermit. Oh wait, he actually bleeds. Oh my, flourish. Alright, let's just... Actually, let's black him with the shotgun. That'll get a faster reaction. What the? What's with those flourishes, man? Well, we know he's bleeding. It's just that we also know I'm wasting my ammo on it. Oh well, now we're more armed. Now I'm feeling more like a traditional survival horror character. Because so far, I gotta be honest, this is probably the most random comparison ever, but it actually felt like Super Highlight, if you're familiar with that game. Oh well, time to go back to the bug, which is actually Kiwi. You know, I have to wonder actually, because hold on, let me just look it up. There was an enemy in Silent Hill that wasn't released. Let me see if I can find it. Let me just look it up. Silent Hill 1. Yeah, whatever. Y'all can look it up instead of me. I'm just not gonna bother with it. There was an enemy in Silent Hill 1. A kind of like, well, you know, zombie chicken thing. It was unreleased because probably not a good idea if you think about it. You know, too goofy. But yeah, I can't help but think, what if that enemy is a whatchamacallit, like a reference to that. And actually, I just added the weirdest. Maybe. Wait, why does it say 171? Well, whatever. I just had the weirdest thought occur to me, which is, what if this game... What are the odds that this game is actually, like, developed by Australians? I mean, it kind of does have, like, a bit of the humor, a bit of that, I don't know, kind of... Australian, especially? Maybe Kiwi, not Australian. Combined with the fact that, you know, there's this enemy. But then again, I'm just kind of assuming that it's a Kiwi because, like, you can see that it has hooves. But come on, that's a fucking Kiwi, mate. And we're done. What do you mean not enough space in inventory? Okay, let's use this. See if now I have. What do you mean not enough space in inventory? Okay, I'm gonna go get the inventory and the inventory expansion. Jeez. Wait, are these one-time purchases? No, I can just do them. Honestly, I was hoping that it would be set up that it could break if I bought too many, because I was going to do that for shipping deals, but apparently no, it just I guess scrolls down. Oh, handgun ammo. What? Now I'm just confused. Oh well. I apologize for being slightly distracted. I was written to by an unfamiliar number in a like very weird way, and I don't just mean typical like scam call bullshit. I mean like straight up. Like, who the hell are you? Why are you sounding so familiar with me? And, yeah, I was trying to figure out what the hell it is even about. And now I do. And now I'm less confused. I do have to say, the fact that the call was, you know, during fucking Sunday, not the call, the message, is rather still suspicious. Okay, let's see if I can just Jesus my way over to the lighthouse. Oh man. Apparently my Jesus powers have a limited range. I feel like we're getting very close to the end of this demo. Because, like, I don't know, it had this whole, like, area that was building around, you know, the small, like, the clock thing, you know, finding the blades and all that, and I feel like this is a good place to kind of close on a vertical slice for the game. And, honestly, I'm satisfied. I'm pleased. I'm impressed. Call it what you will, but it's a nice game. Why is there a save here? Oh wait, no, we'll probably like finish this. Wait a second, because I remember like in the beginning, it was like I need to finish a meal before he comes back. Is this like what leads up to that moment? Sets that moment up. Alright, time to finally try the handgun against some enemies. Let's go. Ooh, that's definitely more effective. I do find it funny that, hole needs to be plugged. That's definitely a reference. It's that goo shit. The fact that it's just a D. Ah! Not today, Satan. Alright. So far, so great. Wait, do I need to combine these? Huh, that's nice. Alright. Let's save and get ready for ending this. Unless I'm gonna get pleasantly surprised with a whole nother area, but I kinda don't feel it. But this feels like, you know, the first, I don't know, go to vertical slice, like I said. But they probably will end the demo after this with, like, a scene that, like, sets up the larger conflict of, like, you know, we've met the brother and all that. Use. Alright. So we have to do... And there we go, and there we go. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Oh, shit! The mines, right. Honestly, there's just something about, like, low fidelity. This guy is interesting. But I mean, like, low fidelity beaches with, like, endless poor quality water. I don't know, I just... Thank you for playing! This is the demo's end. Called it! So this has been Odyssey to the Frozen Legion. A pretty lovely experience, all things considered. Alright. I enjoyed it. We started off rough. You know, we had a couple of not so great demos. Well, not demos. Had its shortcomings. Way of Madness was decent, but way too buggy. And there's a little bit of time left. Maybe let's check. Let's see, because I should have like one or more demo. Ooh, okay, yeah. So I have a couple other things that I can try. What is this? Hellkind. Okay, let's see. What are we working with here? Oh, right. How long does it take? Alright, like half an hour to an hour. Well, we've seen how that panned out before, but yeah, let's see what this is about. Otherwise, and after that, I'll have to like bow out because I am hungry. Tell you what. Where's the Hellkind? For optimal enjoyment, please use headphones. I will soon as you start working. Why are you not showing up? Maybe window capture. Can I do it with that? Doesn't seem to work. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can't like do settings before, and then I'm just gonna restart the game so you can see it. No background while glitch effects are on and the voiceover is activated, the animal camera is activated.
both ambience and the set configuration. The resolution is set to high, ensuring that the color palette remains set to its default configuration. Resolution is set to low, ensuring lower quality.
Oh my god, what the hell is this and why is it written this way? Oh, there it is, Hellkind. Alright, we got that going. Let's hit play again. It has a style of its own, I'll say that much. I will say that is definitely. Oh, whoa! What's going on? What's going on? Hold on. My preview is looking weird. Okay, let me just. Resolution set to high. Color palette is normal. That is really strange. I'm seeing like 3 different versions of the game. Well, it seems to be looking fine on stream, which is what matters, honestly.
Esto no puede ser real.
There's a way out, but it needs 5 ingredients and the altar. End the suffering, gather the 5, speak the spell. Okay. Interesting. I hate to not be too...
Quizá es preciso unha chave.
What language is this? Anyhow, I hate to not be too insightful, but that's all that I'm thinking right now. Like, it's just interesting. Though I could do without all the panting in my ear.
¿Qué carajo?
Oh! Actually, I'm not too sure what it is. It is, I think Spanish?
Esto es sal. Un altar silencioso.
Okay, what are we doing here? Hold on, let me just...
Redención a través de sacrificio.
Wait, can I not pick it up?
Ya non queda fe ni devoción.
No. Wait, what?
Redención a través de sacrificio.
Has multiple things to say about stuff? Okay, that's interesting.
O doce aroma atrae os espíritus.
The door is shut, the altar is silent.
Non me van deixar marchar ata que non resolva isto.
Boundary crosser. Oh yeah, I'm so radical, dude. Brethren, it's... Why was I reading sirens instead of sisters? Brethren and sisters, as we prepare to rend asunder the veil, twist the living and the dead. Santa Compagnia, yes, the procession of souls, doth wait just beyond the shadows, eager to be loosed. They are bound by forces we dare command, and when they do walk among us, we shall wield the power they bring, but unlike the aught this world hath ever known. So who among these ready to rise? Our hour hath come.
Hay algo debaixo deste banco.
Beneath each bench.
Hay algo debaixo deste banco.
Okay, we got a key. That's nice. That's an interesting way the game does things. I'd have to say, it is mildly...
Non teño nada que poñerlle. Non teño nada que poñerlle.
stressful, I guess. Hence, to be making like this much noise. I feel like that's interesting bit of design. It just so happens that I really appreciate it. Oh yeah, they probably intentional considering the fact that they were allowed, but like, wear your headphones. That being said, this game. What the hell is that? A note. Reverend Father Padre Ermida. We don't need one more. Which one who knows the forbidden ways? Whether the gate shall open and the right will be made whole. But such workings crave order. I have drawn here what little of the right I know. The rest is lost. Okay, so that's like some wood. That's like I need one more lavender and 3. That looks like rosemary.
Para lembrar aqueles que estiveron
Oh, wow,
antes.
right. For remembrance of those that passed beyond the veil. Okay, that's neat. Is that all there is to this room? I suppose I can't really move farther. I do have to wonder, it feels like there is a bit of a lack of danger right now. You know, like it's the kind of game where like it feels tense and all that, and it's an experience more than an actual game. What's this? Zevrate Maldoru.
On Jurati Runes Demon. I want to say.
No, that's I think that's not quite right. Oh well, it doesn't matter. It's just bluff. Alright then. I'm taking the hint. I'm going through there. Ooh, we found the
Hay que
stakes.
construir uns cimentos para cruzar.
Soldiers must be wrought for the crossing twist realms. And
Non vou tocar iso.
understandable. Alright, let's do a walk around.
Interesante.
Empty film camera.
Isto está cheo de sangue.
Blood everywhere. Venicat spiritus. Insert password. What? There's like a level of measured movement in this game, and it's again this is pretty trite, but it's interesting. But I feel like it's not really exploring its choices and design to the most. So interesting is all that it can really be called, or rather, I should say all that I can really call it. What the hell is that? I heard something big move out of the way to the right. Maybe something happened the other way? 'Cause I did find a key someplace. Wait. So that thing opened.
Trata de probar.
Kind of hoping here that the key works on this thing. No, what do you know? Wait, there's someone here. Is there? Oh no, there's just a... What?
Interesante.
I was saying
Interessante.
something. But then it interrupted. Okay, that's a choice.
Podría usar algo para romper esto.
What?
Podría usar algo para romper
I can
esto.
break this with something. Okay, I see.
Todos están muertos. Un símbolo para ancorar a alma coa fe.
Token trying to fate.
Deus non, por favor. Debería guardar isto.
What the hell am I supposed to swing the hammer at? Am I swing it on these? Oh, that's nice. Okay, so there's gonna be enemies, presumably, I think. Potentially. Okay, that was scary. The perspective is a bit too... well, detached for the game to be properly scary, even with the, like, or rather, especially considering the color palette. Only when the others are set may there be placed. May these be placed. The necklace must come for mind severed arm, also called awry. Godspeed.
A carne lembra o que a mente esquece.
The flesh beareth memory when the mind hath forgotten. Why are you acting like... I do like that impact effect, but why is the game acting like that's such a... whatchamacallit? Huh. You know what, let's go answer the phone.
Sanctus. Sanctus.
Something tells me there's more than one ending. It's a bit too much walking around.
Pero onde estou?
I don't know, there's a bit too much walking around without like much happening. They just kind of soak me into vibes, which and hell, I'm handed a hammer like there is some form of combat coming up, which just turns out to not be the case. Did I wait, did I come up? Wasn't the computer this way? I think it was. Because I want to try Sanctus as password. Yeah, it was. As on the terminal, use exit command. Use directory from these files. Then type the full file name to the file. You enter an EG file name .doc. Then press enter. Directory displays. Notepad.exe. Okay, 2105.txt. Is unknown by the Cruzeiro above San Andres de Tejido, where the moss grows over the carved skulls, as seen to lie among the old bones or sight nothing. He obeyed. When I developed the photo, there was a black black shape curl at his feet. He trembled like no one I know. He resembled no one I know. Very good. 0207.txt. Mo sings now when he thinks I am not listening. Always the same tune, the one from the dream. His bare feet left no blood prints. In the photo, he stands smiling, all for the great sacrifice. Okay. 1109. Nothing works. Never worked. I'll sacrifice nothing. Lost your team. We have found the vessel, Anna. She arrived alone, asking about charms to banish spirits. Perfect. I showed her the old text marked inverted. Will issue sealing a gate. In truth, she opens it. Ooh la la! Okay, let's see. 2311.exe. The children's bright softened the veil. Smooth tearing. I photographed her beneath the Cruzeiro as she traced the circles. Her eyes caught the flash and did not blink. The Compagna already walks near her. When the chant is complete, we will take her. She is a witch. She just doesn't know it yet. MMNTM.bat. Moment visualize echoes require performance, awaiting familiar timestamping x66 format. But 109. Wants it. So we have access to that.
Interesante. Non vou abrir iso.
Well, I've already found like 2 lavender. Right? And I found the like planks. And 1 rosemary. So I need like 2 more rosemaries. But it kinda feels like that's not happening. I don't know what to do with the last thing. Now let's interact with the altar, see what that's about. Maybe there's benches. Oh well, time to find
Un
out.
altar silencioso. Ese altar dame mal rollo.
The altar gives me a weird feeling.
Ese altar dame mal rollo. Ese altar dame mal rollo.
Oh, you have an inventory?
No background behind subtitles, white glitch effects, voiceover activated analog camera shake, both ambient, resolution's high, color palette remains set.
Wait, what's the alternative? Cobalt. Brannen. Ooh! Ugh! We're gonna stay with the default. I'm like trying all the buttons. Wait, what? Oh, I just fat fingered.
Xa non queda fe nin devoción.
So the door is locked. And I I'm supposed to do a ritual. Is this about time? How do I add the ingredient? I think I'm supposed to add the severed arm first, then the necklace. The lavender and then
Tengo que lembrar a orde correcta.
so planks, rosemary, lavender, severed arm,
Tengo que lembrar a orde correcta.
planks, lavender, rosemary, severed arm, and then
Tengo que lembrar a orde correcta.
okay, then there, there.
Tengo que lembrar a orde correcta.
So severed arm. Oh,
Tengo que lembrar a orde correcta.
so rosemary, lavender,
Tengo que lembrar a orde correcta.
All right, let's go see the order again. What the? Okay, so that's what? I literally just saw that and I already forgot. What the hell is wrong with me? Which, okay, so so sticks, lavender, and rosemary. And I seem to recall that it says like arm needs to go first. And then the crux, which means I have no fucking clue how they go. I'm gonna try. This is basically like permutations of 3, because we know that it's that it's like plants, then lavender, then rosemary, almond.
Tengo que lembrar a orde correcta.
Okay, then maybe this rosemary.
Tengo que lembrar a orde correcta.
Then this, lavender. Fuck.
Tengo que lembrar a orde
I'm
correcta.
saying this, then necklace, planks, then lavender and rosemary.
Tengo que lembrar a orde correcta.
Hold on, let me try again. Arm, plank, lavender, rosemary, and necklace.
Tengo que lembrar a orde correcta.
Come on, do I actually have to go all the way back to see that? Oh, this is so stupid. But why doesn't she just pick up the notes for herself? She clearly has more than enough space for a fucking severed human arm. and these 5 ingredients in the altar, and these suffering gather the 5 break the spell. Yeah, I'm kind of like already smelling that there's 2 endings here, and I'm probably headed for the bad ending. But at the same time, here's a tip. Only when others are set may these be placed. They become 4 mine severed arm. I was remembering them wrong. So it's blanks, lavender, rosemary, necklace, arm. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna be real. If you want a game to be replayable, well, maybe, you know, once it actually, like, once I get the ending, I can just go back to this point. Maybe that's how or what, but, not something I'm too keen for. Alright. Does the character move way too slow? Like, I get it, maybe in the beginning, and maybe if this game is, like, stealth-based, right? Which is what I assumed initially based on the movement. But as it is, it's way too slow. Okay, so. Plants. Lavender. Necklace.
Mostura correcta. Está listo.
Cast the spell. It waits. Yeah.
Pero no, para, no.
Yeah. Kind of as expected. So. Okay, so there are a couple hidden achievements. All right, let's have a look. Okay. Break all the TVs. Wait, are you for real? This game doesn't have multiple endings? Really? That's interesting. Well, honestly, that's kind of that. That is Hellkind. It's a nice game. Just, I think a good ending, because it's interesting, but not necessarily for me, but, well, it's definitely, I don't, it's the most mixed, I think, out of the bag, in that, or at least as far as I'm concerned, because, like, the movement speed is a bit too slow to the point where it gets kind of tedious. And it is short and sweet. It is visually, like, really nice. I really enjoyed that. The audio as well. The voiceover, I mean, not a speaker at all. But, I mean, it sounded good. Didn't sound too unpleasant, and the ending was okay. It just kind of feels like it builds up to a lot of stuff that it doesn't really ever go to. Maybe there's like a second ending after all, but I don't know. That being said, it's been a fun time, and this being the last of all Hallow scheme. Next week, same time, same day. Vintage Story. We're picking back up, unless something goes horribly wrong. In which case, I don't know, man. But yeah, I'll see you there. And happy Halloween.